I don't know what I've actually called this video yet. I haven't decided on a title. But it's very much a sit down chatty video. It is the type that you can pop on them in the background. You're not going to miss anything. I'm only going to pop a few pictures on screen. But it's something you can listen to if you've got a job to do, if you're working away, or if you just want to sit down for 2 minutes, grab yourself a brew, because I feel like it's going to be a long one. So the whole reason for this video is to explain a few changes that you might be aware of as you continue to view this channel. So firstly, we will tackle what is changing. For the past 5 years, it will be 5 years in January, I will have been making tutorials for YouTube consistently every Tuesday. I have missed the odd one here and there when I've needed a break or I just haven't had anything to film. But for the most part, it has been every single week for nearly 5 years. Now that is a lot. So what I've decided to do is just scale back a little bit. I'm not stopping. There will still be tutorials, there will still be vlogs. I'm just not going to upload them as frequently or to as a strict schedule as I have been doing. Now YouTube is going to punish me for this. The whole thing that gets pushed onto you by YouTube is that you have to be consistent, which I have been for 5 years. And I just feel now is the time to just take a little step back. I know I haven't hit that 100,000 subscriber goal yet, but it's less of a draw for me at the minute, which I will explain in the next section. But I will still be vlogging as usual. Vlogs are just so much quicker and easier to edit than tutorials are. Tutorials, I have to get all my materials, make the cake, film it from different angles to make sure that you can understand what I am trying to show you. I then have to make a script for that, edit it down so it's not too long to watch and get as much information in there as possible. I then do the voiceover and then I edit that voiceover to the footage and upload it to YouTube. It's a much longer process. But what I'm going to be doing going forward is tutorials as and when I have them, and some of the tutorials are going exclusively in the Brigade. I know I feel like I talk about the Brigade a lot. I feel like I mention it in every video, but believe it or not, I still receive messages from people who say they watch the vlogs and watch the tutorials, but don't have a clue what the Brigade is. And I've never heard of it before, which it blows my mind. But it's my online cake community. You pay a subscription for it. It starts at £2 and there's lots of different perks and tiers. In the Brigade, open to all tiers, so £2 and up, they already have an exclusive tutorial in there. It's the Halloween carousel tutorial. A carousel tutorial is what I was getting asked for a lot, so I popped that as an exclusive into the Brigade, specifically for my brigadiers, because they have been massively supporting me and I felt that that was a nice gift to give them, and I feel like they need more. I want to give them more, so I'm going to be putting some more of those tutorials exclusively into the Brigade. So if you feel like that's something you would like to be part of, you want to see the exclusive tutorials that aren't available anywhere else, it's literally going to cost you £2, which I think is a good deal. But it's up to you. The tutorials are there and you will be able to access them for as long as you are a member. So next up is the why. If you are like me, you have to know the why of everything. I'm like one of those annoying toddlers. Why? But I do this if I'm watching a film and it hasn't quite wrapped up, or there's been some like little loose ends that haven't been wrapped up, it will annoy me. When they don't wrap things up or give me a reason or a why, I will be awake at night thinking about it. I'm just one of those people. And I know a few of the viewers will be like that as well. So I think it's only fair I give you the why of making these changes. Now this is going to be quite a long section, so strap yourself in. On scrolling my own social media, I follow a lot of people. I follow a lot of cake makers and I follow a lot of other creators that make things that have nothing to do with cake. And I'm seeing a really big record amount of people I look up to, admire, follow, all struggling and going out to get part-time jobs. This is no doubt to do with the cost of living crisis we currently have in the UK. The price of everything, as you know, is going up. And by everything, I do mean everything. It is a constant on the news. It is getting that bad. And it's filtered down through to small businesses on my social media. People who I thought and look really successful, and they have built their business and they are getting lots of orders. They're still going out and getting part-time jobs for the security. One in particular wrote a post that really resonated with me, and she said, like, as much as she is getting orders and is doing well, it doesn't feel right for her to keep pushing her items onto people or trying to sell those items to people who are already going to be struggling. It doesn't feel right at the minute to try and tell people to buy from you. Hey, buy from me, I have a keyring, I have this, I have that. It doesn't feel right when people are struggling. And that is what resonated with me. So she has gone out to find a part-time job. So many cake makers have done the same, and some have even walked away from cake altogether. Now, this hasn't caused me, like, I'm not being a sheep and just following what everybody else is doing, but it has made me stop and think. And whilst I was looking through those, 3 quotes popped up that really just stopped me in my tracks. If you are a social media scroller, you probably come across quotes all the time and you read them and scroll past them, and I have done for years. But there's just sometimes you hit a quote that just sticks with you. This was one of them. I'm not going to read them all out because it is quite a big long list, but you can pause the video to read them if you like. But this is one of those that I actually posted on my personal Instagram stories because every single point hit me. It wasn't like, oh yeah, that one works, that one doesn't. Every single point spoke to me on a strong level. And when I posted this, I had so many people in my inbox all feeling the exact same way. Then I came across this one. And this is the reason why I am making changes to my YouTube channel. It says, edit your life frequently and ruthlessly. It's your masterpiece after all. And it's that word ruthlessly that got to me, because I am very annoyingly a people pleaser. I always have been. It's a very, very annoying trait to have. But I am known to probably say yes to things that I don't really want to do, but I know that it will excite or please the other person. I know there's going to be a lot of you who are the same out there, and it's really annoying, isn't it? I'm learning, I am getting better, and the reason I am continuing with these tutorials is because I have put myself into this schedule of uploading a tutorial every single Tuesday without fail, because I know people are waiting for it. Other people are relying on me to have that tutorial ready for Tuesday because they like watching them, even though that has become a detriment to me. So I am very stubborn and also a people pleaser, so I will continue, because YouTube's like, be consistent, be consistent. I'm like, I'll be consistent, do it. Get them uploaded, get it out there, people are waiting for you. And that word, edit your life ruthlessly, is the bit that's kind of allowed me to stop being so stubborn. 5 years is a long time to be doing that as a solo. I don't have an editor, I don't have a videographer, I don't have a lighting person. It is all me from start to finish. You don't often see the behind the scenes of some of the other channels who maybe do have 2 to 3 people working on their videos. I'm jealous. I would love to have people edit for me, but I don't have that option. So I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty because I know people like the nitty-gritty. I love watching videos where they get nitty-gritty because I love information. If you don't have information, you don't learn anything. So I am about to disclose to you what I earn on YouTube, because it might come as a surprise to some people. YouTube is a very complex being when it comes to advertisements. You would expect the more subscribers somebody has, the more they get paid. That's not necessarily true. I could have a lot of subscribers but not very many views, or a video that has a ton of views might still only be getting paid the same as somebody who has less views, because it depends on how much per click that advert is worth. And everybody's per click will be different, and it fluctuates. It goes up and down at different times of year. So there is no set way to ever know, even using the online calculators that you can find, there's no set way to know how much somebody is earning on YouTube unless they tell you. And I am about to do that. So on average, I roughly upload 6 videos a month. That's 1 tutorial a week, so that's 4, and 2 vlogs. So that's 6 videos in total. For those 6 videos, I get paid on average £200 after I have been taxed. Because of people watching in the US, I have to pay a random tax to people watching from different countries. So it's roughly on average £200. Split that £200 between 6 videos that month, and that's £33 a video. But now, what you don't realise is that video has taken me at least 3 days worth of work. 1 to 2 days editing the footage, and 1 to 2 days actually creating and filming the cake. So anywhere between 2 and 4 days really. So we're just gonna average it at 3. Let's just say it takes me 3 days per tutorial. £33 shared by 3 days is £11. Now, I don't know about you, but if somebody said to you, you're going to work all day for £11, I don't think you'd take the job. I knew YouTube. I've always told this to everybody. YouTube doesn't pay. It's what you pull in to your YouTube that pays, such as your brand deals. It's not actual YouTube that is going to give you good money. It's like the brand deals and things from it. But I have just been stubborn, stuck in a routine, and just too darn busy to sort anything out and chase after anything solid. So that's 3 days worth of work. That if I didn't do that, I would have 3 whole days a week to fuel into something else that brings me 1, more money, and 2, more joy, because at the minute the YouTube tutorials are not bringing either of those. Heck, if I spent 3 days cleaning the house, that would be more beneficial. I wouldn't earn any money, but it would be beneficial because I like to walk into a nice tidy room. It is better for my mind. I like to walk into a tidy room. So spending 3 days cleaning at this point would be more beneficial to me than editing a tutorial. So I obviously set up the Brigade, my Cherry Brigade, my online community, with the membership prices in order to sustain the YouTube channel, keep it going, because £11 a day is not enough to work on. And it worked for a little while, but we are, like I said, in the middle of a cost of living crisis, and I can't expect the Brigadiers to keep holding this up. So this is why I really want to give back with exclusive tutorials. I want to put more exclusive tutorials into the Brigade. They deserve it. They've been long time supporters, and I just really want to do this for them. So some of the tutorials that I would have uploaded to YouTube are now going to be exclusive. Like I said, anybody can join. In fact, no, that's a lie. Only cool people are allowed to join. And by cool, I mean you don't cause any drama. We don't like drama. We are all very, very supportive. If you're somebody who likes the drama, likes to cause the drama, you're not allowed in. We only have really good members in the Brigade. But like I said, membership is open from £2 that will give you access to all these future tutorials I'm going to post. The link is always in the description box below, and I'm constantly posting it on my socials. The third quote, which I've just completely bypassed and gone straight over, this is the third quote that made me stop and think. But more so, it is the third mini paragraph that says, "Don't reach for anything at the expense of yourself." This doesn't just apply to me, but the more time I spend doing something that's just not beneficial to me at all, it's taking away from my family benefiting from me. So if you follow me over on my socials, especially over on my personal account, which is at Cherry Vlog, you'll know I've been doing a lot more walking recently. And it's quite hard to fit it in, which is why if I scale this back, I'll have more time. But we're going out for a lot more walks because we need to get some more exercise in, because there are a few health issues that are starting to arise and we need to kind of nip them in the bud. And I can't do that if I am constantly sat editing, it's not just me who needs to get active, but when you've got other family members that need to be active and you're kind of sitting doing nothing, sometimes family members just need a little gentle push. I need a little push to do things. The Brigadiers push me to do things all the time. And it's a gentle push. It's what you need to hear. And I can't be that little gentle pusher if I'm too busy doing other things. So that is another big reason why I'm making these changes. But I know I have made the right decision when I haven't even implemented this yet. Yes, I've missed Tuesday's tutorial. You noticed there wasn't one on Tuesday, but I haven't actually fully implemented this yet, and I already feel a sense of relief. That's when you know you have made a good call. So you've had the what, you've had the why, so what's next? Don't have an answer for you for that one. I don't actually know. I will have 3 days, not every week, but I will have 3 days where I'm not usually editing like I normally do. So what do I fill those 3 days with? I have no idea. I am getting scarily drawn into different crafts. Instagram has a lot to answer for. It keeps showing me little crafts on the explore page, and it's like suggested for you, maybe you'd like to watch this. And I'm getting drawn into crafts that's got nothing to do with cake, which would mean a whole new setup of gadgets and gizmos that I can't afford, I don't have the time for, so it needs to stop. But that is the last thing I need right now, so I need to fuel and concentrate these 3 days onto something else that is still my business related. It is still little cherry cake related. So that could be chocolates. I know I have some Halloween ones coming up. I haven't fully designed or made them or bought the stuff for them yet, so I do have that to do. I'm doing wedding cakes as normal. They're not going anywhere. I still have my £300 minimum order value. I guess I just need something to work alongside those wedding cakes. And it will also give me the time to make those exclusive tutorials and also work on paid ones. Now, I am already in the middle of creating this photography course. I have told you about it before on the vlog. Lesson 1 is shot, completed, edited. I still have another 5 lessons to go. But hopefully not always having that tutorial to do for Tuesday. I've just uploaded it, it's gone, now I need another one. It will give me the time to actually get my course editing done and the course material done in order to sell, which will hopefully benefit everybody wanting to learn how to photograph their cakes and edit their pictures. Yeah, that's it. But what I really do want to know in the comments, I genuinely do want to know, is how are you? Are you a cake business? Do you have a creative business? Do you have a small business? And do you feel like you're going to struggle or you are struggling? Because before scrolling Instagram and seeing all these people actively saying they're going out to look for part-time work or they've got part-time work, I just assumed that they were going about their business doing really well. Cost of living crisis wasn't affecting them, and maybe it was something I was doing wrong. And when they posted that, it made me feel better. Obviously, you don't want to see people fail, but it made me feel better for them being honest about it. So hopefully with me shooting this video, I would like to know if you are in the same position. I just feel like my time is no longer being used wisely. I am cramming all my energy into something that's not paying off, and now is the time to cram it into something that will pay off, just because of my stubbornness to continue and my people pleasing. So let me know your thoughts below. Let me know how you're feeling, what your business is, and maybe we can all give each other ideas on what's next for all of us if we're all having a little blip. But I hope this video explains well why the tutorials are going to be slowing down a little bit. I didn't want to just do it and not say anything, because like I said, I am one of those people that needs to know the why of everything. So I thought I'd give it to you. But thank you very much for watching. I will honestly go through and read every single comment. I might not reply, but I will absolutely go through and heart and read every single comment. But I can't say I'll see you in a tutorial soon. So I will just say I will see you soon in another vlog.